And if I can please ask Chip Boylan, I saw you, Earl, there you are, Chip, if you would come up and join me up here, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chip is our Recreation and Parks Foundation president and a board member on the Recreation and Parks Advisory Commission, and has been so for how many years? If you can.
I'd rather not say.
Okay, okay, all right. But it's longer than my 10 years on the council, that's for sure, because I met you there my first term. So it's at least 10.
Thank you.
Right. All friendly, all friendly. I'd also like to recognize, and I know Chip will be doing that later, the Recreation and Parks Foundation's Community Achievement Awards will be presented after this. And I'd like to give a shout out to Scott, and I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, D. Gasparis, Ray Van Rizen, and Matt Vandal and Matt Fryer. Are you all here? 1, 2.
3 of them are.
Great, thank you. So stay tuned, but thank you very much. And then I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas Parks and Recreation is an integral part of communities throughout this country, including Rockville, Maryland, and whereas Parks and Recreation promotes health and wellness, improving the physical and mental health of people who live near parks, and Parks and Recreation are fundamental to the environmental well-being of our community. And whereas Parks and Recreation cultivates a culture of connection and promotes time spent in nature, which positively impacts mental health by increasing cognitive performance and well-being and alleviating illnesses such as depression, attention deficit disorders, and Alzheimer's. And whereas Parks and Recreation programming and education activities such as out-of-school time programming, youth sports, and environmental education are critical to childhood development and is a leading provider of healthy meals, nutrition services, and ensures the ecological beauty of our community and provide a place for children and adults to connect with nature and recreate outdoors. And whereas Parks and Recreation increases a community's economic prosperity through increased property values, expansion of the local tax base, increased tourism, the attraction and retention of businesses, and crime reduction. And whereas Parks and Recreation is essential and adaptable infrastructure that makes our communities resilient in the face of natural disasters and climate change. And whereas the U.S. House of Representatives has designated July as Parks and Recreation Month, and the City of Rockville, Maryland recognizes the benefits derived from parks and recreation resources. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim July 2023 as Parks and Recreation Month, and urge everyone to take full advantage of our beautiful parks and recreation facilities and amenities now and throughout the year. I move the proclamation.
I'll second.
Proclamation's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please raise your hand. It is unanimous. Thank you.
And I'd like to invite, first I want to give the proclamation to Chip. This is
Thank
the
you.
first, I know, first time.
First time. Yes.
And if you'd like to say something, that would be great, and give out the awards. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So while July is the month of recreation and parks in Rockville, actually every day in this city is a great recreation and parks day because of 2 groups of people. The first group being the 5 behind me, who are mayor and council, who continue to support rec and park programs, and we all owe them some applause for doing so. Thank you very much. And the second group is the entire city staff, all of whom, in one way or another, support rec and park programs in the city. As we heard a few minutes ago, one of our public works employee on a bicycle recreating and improving recreation in the city. So let's hear it for all our city employees. So the Recreation Parks Foundation, Rockville Recreation Parks Foundation, was founded 15 years ago, nonprofit to support rec and park programs in the city. In 2015, we came to realize that there were many people in the city, people and organizations who were doing things to support rec and park programs. So we created our own rewards program to honor these people who have been helping us make Rockville a better place for recreation parks. And tonight we're going to honor 4 individuals with our Community Service Awards, and I'll ask each of them to come up as I introduce them. We'll start with Scott DeGasperis. Scott, please join us. Okay. So Scott has volunteered at the Croydon Creek Nature Center for 10 years. Most of his time and talents are devoted to maintaining our honeybee hives. He donates the bees, installs them in the hive, and performs other care tasks to keep them alive. Scott is also a wonderful educator and has delivered a honeybee program to our guests where they can learn the ins and outs of beekeeping. He speaks to guests about bees at our Spring Fest each year and has volunteered his time to helping the Nature Center's community event, Croydon Creek, run smoothly. Scott is a wonderful addition to the Croydon Creek team and a wonderful addition to the Rockville Recreation Parks program. So we're honored to give you this award, Scott. Please. Our second recipient is Ray Van Risen. Ray, please join us. Ray has devoted the most time of any volunteer this past year with a grand total of 129 and a half hours. No, just a little short of 130. Just didn't quite make it. So this is a high schooler yet to achieve his driver's license, but he manages to get over to the Croydon Creek on a regular basis. He's there every Saturday for at least 2 hours to care for our turtles, snakes, amphibians, and owl. He provided invaluable help with 2 summer camps, volunteering 6 hours per day for the whole week. Anytime the center has any kind of an event, even weekend birthday parties, Ray's there to help and lend a hand. The staff is really impressed with his maturity, approachability for visitors, and dedication, and he's a wonderful addition for our whole Rec and Parks program. So Ray, congratulations. Our final 2 recipients are Matt Verdell and Matt Fryer. Matt, please come up here. Matt Verdell's with us. Matt Fryer couldn't be with us. So this is the second year that the 2 Matts, Matt Verdell and Matt Fryer, have been the Skate Jam organizing committee at our skate park. And this event would not happen without their hours of contribution. Matt Fryer has spearheaded the skate competition, and for the second year in a row, he has designed a great contest format for the skaters of Rockville to enjoy. Matt Verdell has emceed the Skate Jam for 2 years and has been an avid skater in Rockville community for years. The 2 Matts, working together, have designed our Skate Jam logo and designed the award given to the winners, both of which turned out amazing. Thanks to the countless hours that the 2 of these have devoted, our skating park and our community is much better. Thank you very much. So I'll give the 3 of you a moment to address us if you wish. If nothing else to say, thank you.
Well, I'll say I've lived in Rockville since. Oh, sure. Pardon me. I've lived in Rockville since 2001, so we've been here quite a while. It's a wonderful community. I'm so proud to be a resident here. I've raised 2 wonderful children who are now adults, and I'm really proud of them. We've had a great time in all of the parks. Potomac Woods is our neighborhood park, which we have a great time playing down there, sledding, lots of good times. Labor Day picnics and the whole bit. So it's a great community. So proud and so thankful. Thank you.
thank you everyone for this opportunity. I first started this whole journey in 2009. I was a resident in the area. I started skating in the park. I sent an email out because I saw there was a listing, need help volunteers, and ended up counseling at the park that summer. That turned into me directing the camps, and I saw a need for programs to expand. There were lessons, and I started working at Thomas Farm Community Center, just kind of combining all of the needs and the different avenues where we can kind of bridge the gap between creative activity and physical activity. Skateboarding is not just physical. You can also be creative. You have so many different avenues and ways you can reach that outlet. So doing that gave me time to really see it grow. The park itself expanded. I know a lot of y'all remember it was a wooden park back there behind the woods. I worked with the city council. We really chipped at it, designed it, went through all the plans. We reached out to the community. Other kids in the skate community came here, they sat here, they had meetings, we all talked it out, and the park is fabulous, it's magnificent, it's what it is today. And the first skate jam was actually in 2013. We had 2 of them back to back. And during that lapse of time, I worked in and out, doing different things. And I'm just really happy to see that it's grown so much and it continues to evolve. And I want to help foster that growth within our community. So thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to my parents for getting me there every week. Which has been said, I do not have a driver's license. I can remember my first day at Croydon, I was only allowed to handle the amphibians. They have a sign-off on each animal we're allowed to hold. So my first day, I was working with the 3 toads we have and the salamander, and I found them very challenging. But slowly, I've been working with more and more with every single animal, and the faster I go with my work, the more work they keep giving me. So now I've been working with the owls, and I help get ready for birthday parties, and I've done camps. So yeah.
Do we need to do 2 rows or?
Yeah, I think I might need you to.
Oh, we need to move the mic.
Yeah.
We'll stand some in the back, some in the front.
Yeah.
Can we do go sideways?
Oh, yeah.
Are we good? Is that better?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for what you do. I need you up here on the board.
Yeah, absolutely.
I enjoy this skate jam.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna
Only
try
a
to get
few
bigger
years,
next year.
Jim. Thank you. Coming back. I just want to test if you.
Okay. I just want to say real quickly, thank you, Robbie. I want to say real quickly, we would not be the city we are without our volunteers. So thank you all so much for bringing your passion and expertise to help us be who we are in the city of Rockville. I really mean that. And as far as the skate jam goes, Matt, stick around a minute, because I mentioned this to you at the skate jam. The artwork that you and the other Matt have created should be on a sign that could be put on the fence there, sort of delineating the area. I think it would just, it's gorgeous, it's bright, it's happy, and would be a great way to give, what's the word I'm looking, thanks to you, but also let you be noticed. Your artwork is, you guys are just great, so I'll keep working on that. I have mentioned it up the chain, but I'm not sure where it is, so thank you.